morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the Spring 2016 Commencement Exercises. I am Dr. Betty Kaufman, Professor of Communication, and your announcer for this morning's ceremony. Commencement is a joyful yet solemn recognition of the graduates' years of study. It is a meaningful occasion to the university and its faculty, staff, and students. In keeping with the solemnity of this time-honored tradition, all guests and participants are asked to avoid unnecessary movement and conversation during the ceremony. In order that all guests may hear the graduates' names, we ask that you not make any noise other than applause as graduates receive their degrees. We also request that you turn off or silence your cell phones. If you are standing or sitting in a hall walkway, aisle, or exit, please find a seat at this time. We have a capacity crowd today, and for safety reasons, you need to be seated. These areas must be clear in the unlikely event of an emergency this morning. Although we will ask you to stand in a few minutes for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the national anthem and the invocation, we ask that you find a seat at this time. The ceremony is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, please rise for the presentation of our nation's colors and remain standing for the national anthem.
I'm just going to kind of set like I've got something I can if I have to plan anyway. I'm just going to set like they're coming my way. I'm moving to so. And up. Depends on where it's at. I'm standing there behind them. I'm good. So I just get right there.
Please join the ULM Commencement Brass Ensemble in the Star-Spangled Banner and remain standing for the invocation.
Please join me in prayer. Father God, thank you for the opportunity to come and celebrate achievement today. Thank you for this great university, its administration, faculty, and staff. Thank you for the many advancements these students have made in their time here. And thank you, God, for the parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, cousins and friends that have all invested in the lives of these graduates and join us today for this commencement. God, thank you for hearts beating in our chest and breath in our lungs that reminds us of the responsibility we have to live this day to the fullest. God, I pray that you would bless these graduates indeed. Bless them with open doors and opportunities to change the world. Bless them with eagerness to be lifelong learners. Enlarge their territory, Lord. Take them to greater heights than they could ever imagine. Show them their hard work pays off, and let us celebrate with their growing contributions all around us. Keep your hand upon them, God. This life is hard. There will be setbacks and there will be hurts and strain. Help these graduates to know that you are real and you are there to guide them through life's struggles. Keep them from harm. Give these graduates wisdom to make right choices, conviction to stand on right values and principles. Give them grace and mercy as they learn to walk by faith. I pray to you because you are my hope, and you are the giver of all good gifts. And it is with this faith I believe you've already answered. Now, Father, help these graduates to get their talents out and take flight to achieve their dreams. In the name of my personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I pray. Amen. And amen. You may be seated.
Good morning. Would you please join me in thanking the ULM Commencement Brass Ensemble conducted by Dr. Darrell Long, ULM Director of Bands. The ULM Commencement Committee, the Physical Plant, the ULM Computing Center, and the School of Humanities for their contributions in today's ceremony. President Bruno, distinguished platform guests, honored faculty, graduating students, friends and supporters of the University of Louisiana at Monroe, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome each of you here today. Seated before us is the spring class of 2016. We're gathered not only to honor their achievements, but also to honor the educational process that made those achievements possible. We're pleased to have each of you here today on our beautiful campus and encourage you to take this opportunity to explore it while you're here. We're very proud of our university, and we hope that you will return to the campus again and again as we continue to realize the beautiful potential. Please let me acknowledge several individuals who are present today, and that presence adds a special dimension to this occasion. In addition to those that you see listed in your printed program, we also welcome on the platform Dr. Christopher Gissendanner. He's the president of the 2015-2016 University Faculty Senate and represents that esteemed body. Dr. Steve Richters, our executive vice president, and Mr. Camille Carrier, the interim vice president for student affairs. The other distinguished guests will be recognized in a few moments. Each of you that's gathered here today has contributed in some way to make the accomplishments of today's graduates possible. Foremost among that support group are the parents, spouses, and family members of those who have encouraged and in many instances sacrificed to make this day a reality. I'd like to take a little bit of time to acknowledge this very important group by asking the parents, spouses, and immediate family of the spring 2016 class to stand at this time and accept our applause. Thank you. Before we confer the degrees, it's appropriate that we recognize a very important group of individuals who are here today whose role in the education process was critical. I ask all the members of the ULM faculty who are present today to stand and accept the applause of these students for your guidance, wisdom, and support during the time that they've been with us. Faculty, would you please stand? Thank you. It's not possible to recognize individually all those who have achieved excellence while they've been here at ULM. I'm extremely proud of the work being done by our students in both the undergraduate and the graduate level. Seated before us are students who have distinguished themselves in the classroom, in the laboratory, in speech and debate, in the performing and fine arts, in student media, in student government, in athletics, in preparation for military service, and in many other areas of university life. Our time doesn't permit us to recognize all of those deserving students, but I would like to recognize those graduates who have distinguished themselves academically. Bachelor's degree candidates who have completed the University Honors Program, which provides a unique learning opportunity for students with exceptional academic abilities, can be identified by the honors medallions that they're wearing today. The Honors Program candidates, would you please stand as I announce your name and remain standing. Katie Coulon, whose research advisor was Brian Butler. Laura Crawford, whose research advisor was Dr. Matthew Talbert. Cameron Irby, whose research advisor was Dr. Julia Guernsey Pitchford. Rachel Maddox, whose research advisor was Dr. Janet Haddock. Lucas McCann, whose research advisor was Dr. David Hare. And Shelby Russell, whose research advisor was Mr. Jack Heffler. Congratulations. Will you please be seated? The distinguished graduates for the spring class are listed in the insert in your program. These candidates for the bachelor's degree and the Doctor of Pharmacy are graduating today with the highly esteemed Latin honors. They can be identified by the maroon and gold honors cords that they're wearing. Will the cum laude graduates please stand? These students maintain a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.749 during their undergraduate careers. Congratulations, and you may be seated. Will the magna cum laude candidates please stand? These students maintained a 3.75 to 3.899 grade point average during their undergraduate careers. Congratulations to you, and you may be seated. And finally, would the summa cum laude candidates please stand? These students maintained a 3.90 to 4.00 grade point average during their undergraduate careers. We'd like to congratulate them. Thank you. You may be seated. As somebody who never achieved this, it's my special sense of admiration and pride that I recognize the top graduates of our spring class of 2016 for their outstanding academic achievement. Each of these people is graduating with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Now, if you please hold your applause until all have been recognized and they've received their commemorative medallions, I would appreciate that. Faith Bonner, please step forward. Faith is from Oak Grove, Louisiana, and is the daughter of Shane Bonner and Cherie Bonner. She's receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in Criminal Justice in the College of Business and Social Sciences. Congratulations, Faith. Mallory Corona, please step forward. Mallory is from Hammond, Louisiana, and is the daughter of Keith and Helen Corona and the wife of Lance Dykes. She is receiving her Doctor of Pharmacy degree in the College of Health and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Congratulations, Mallory. Katie Coulon, will you please step forward? Katie is from West Monroe. She is the daughter of Jerry Coulon and Karen Norwood. She's receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in English in the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences. Congratulations, Katie. Laura Crawford, would you please step forward? Laura is from Bossier City, Louisiana, and is the daughter of Mike and Linda Crawford and the fiance of Lucas McCann, also a member of our class today. She's receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences. Congratulations, Laura. Lauren Dartez, will you please step forward? Lauren is from Kaplan, Louisiana. She's the wife of Brandon Dartez and the mother of two young daughters, Jaylee and Lyra. She is receiving a Bachelor of General Studies degree in the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences. Congratulations, Lauren. Sarah Garby, please step forward. Sarah is from West Monroe, Louisiana. She's the daughter of Mike and Lisa Garby and Susan Taylor. She's receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Elementary Education in the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences. Congratulations, Sarah. Catherine Ingram, please step forward. Catherine is from Natchitoches, Louisiana. She's the daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Christopher Ingram. She's receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology from the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences. Congratulations, Catherine. Rachel Maddox, please step forward. Rachel is from Start, Louisiana. She's the daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Rob Maddox. She's receiving a Bachelor of Arts degree in English in the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences. Congratulations, Rachel. Elena Wiggers McCain, please step forward. Elena is from Winsboro, Louisiana. She's the daughter of Scott and Carla Wiggers and the wife of Connor McCain, again, a member of the graduating class today. She's receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance in the College of Business and Social Sciences. Congratulations, Elena. Whitney Wright, please step forward. Whitney's from Monroe. She's the daughter of David and Paula Wright. She's receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing from the College of Business and Social Sciences. Congratulations, Whitney. Now, would you please join me in a round of applause to express our congratulations to these top graduates. And I'd like to now invite Dr. Nick Bruno, President of the University of Louisiana at Monroe, to come forward for brief remarks and an introduction of our keynote speaker. President Bruno.
Thank you, Dr. Panny. Graduates, congratulations. Family and friends, this is quite an eventful day for you and, of course, for our graduates. I had the opportunity to chat with them a little while yesterday during rehearsal and to tell them they are one of the largest classes to graduate in the history of ULM. I think they're, yes. This is an amazing class in that they have accomplished so much, and many of them, the majority of these students, began their studies when I was here as president. So it's a real special occasion for me. I know a lot of these students by face, by name. It means a lot, and it has special meaning for me. I'll always be connected to this class because I have a daughter in this class. First Warhawk, Towns out. Okay, let me highlight a few special students. All of our students are special, but some have gotten to this point on a very interesting road, and I'd like to share that with you. First of all, I'd like any of our military and veterans to please stand. I'd like our student athletes, which includes our ski team, our non-NCAA teams, I'd like those graduates to stand. This group of men and women have brought academics to athletics. They have won many academic awards during their terms here at ULM. And for that, I'm very proud of them, in addition to their personal accomplishments. Many of them have been individually decorated in multiple times, and several will go on to pursue professional careers, and we'll be following them as they make that journey. The other group that I want to stand are those students who have completed their studies in 3 years or less. Please stand. Thank you. For those of you who are alums, for those of you who have attended a university or even school, know the complications and difficulty in completing a program of this rigor in 3 years. But more importantly, we know that the majority of this class have completed in less than 5 years, which is the goal for many institutions, and ULM is making great strides in getting that number, that percentage of students in the 4 to 5 year range very high. So thank you, graduates, for your work. Okay, here's where we got a couple of students. Again, all are special, but I wanted to mention these. Angela Dempsey Hedrick. Is she here? Is Angela here? If she is, would she stand? There she is in the back. Angela's higher education journey has been one of persistence and dedication. After only completing school through the 7th grade, Angela was able to go back on to obtain her GED over a decade later. And it was then that she decided to pursue a pre-nursing at the community college in Alabama. Her academic pursuits were halted when she was forced to return to Monroe to take care of a mother who was ill. She would often pass by ULM campus and say to herself, "I would really love to go there." In 2011, she decided that she wanted to finish what she started at the community college in Alabama. She applied to ULM, was accepted, and today she graduates with a Bachelor of Science in Health Studies, Management, and Marketing. Angela will walk the same stage. Yes, go ahead, please. Angela will walk the same stage as her daughter, Ashley Nicole Hurst, who also graduates today with a Bachelor of Science in Health Studies. She also will have a degree in Bachelor of Health Science, Health Studies, Management, and Marketing. We want to thank you for your commitment, and ULM welcomes you into our alumni. Another lady who I think is in the audience, Tammy Prudhomme. Is Tammy here? Tammy began college right out of high school, but put her education on hold to become a wife and mother. 22 years later, Tammy decided to finish what she started, and today she will walk across this stage and accept her diploma alongside Manon. And is Manon here where I know she is? There she is. Manon is one of 4 daughters, and it's an unbelievable blessing to get to graduate with one of them, is what Tammy said. Tammy knows the time and dedication needed to for one to pursue a degree when life has other plans. Her oldest daughter, Melanie, told us, "I have watched how hard she has worked to earn her degree, and I'm extremely proud of what she has accomplished. She has taught us by example to never give up." Tammy explained that return to school has not been easy, but she says she is grateful for the opportunity to finish what she started many years ago. Thank you, Tammy, for your persistence and for your dedication to ULM. Congratulations. No. Mary Elizabeth Cox. Where's Mary Elizabeth? I know you're here. Oh, there she is in the back. Okay, she graduates with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, but nursing for her is much more than a degree. She sees nursing as an opportunity to serve others. And as her friends and family can attest, this is exactly how she lives her life. Recently, she used the training she received at ULM to help save a man's life on board an airplane. Her desire to serve others is further evidenced in her work at a local homeless shelter, where she has connected many people with resources to improve their lives. In Mary's words, she is learning to serve here so that she can be better equipped to serve the world. And that's just what she will do after graduation. In August, she will begin taking her skills to the world as she travels to 11 different countries over an 11-month period to serve others and transform lives. Ultimately, Mary wants to come back to Monroe, West Monroe area to continue her life of service. Mary, we congratulate you on your completion of your degree and applaud you for your commitment to bettering humanity. Congratulations. As I mentioned, the special nature of this commencement for me, there are others here who work at ULM in various capacities who have sons and daughters who are graduating. And I would like to take just a minute to recognize those. Jerica Bennett. I know Jerica's here. There's Jerica. She's the daughter of Brett Bennett over in our Rad Tech. Brett, I know you here. There he is. So thank you. Christina Bruno. She's related to me. Travis Nichols. Travis, where are you? Is Travis not here? Okay. Travis is one of our employees, so we're very happy for Travis. Michelle Oakes. Her mom, Renee, is in Pharmaceutical Sciences. Is Renee with the faculty today? Okay, thank you. Annie Petty. I know Annie is here. Where's Annie? Oh, back in the corner. Okay, and her dad is Coach Bruce Petty, and the family is over here. The family will stand. Go ahead. There you go. Lance Richard. I know Lance is here, and his dad and mom and family are here somewhere. And, Coach Richard is our head basketball coach. So there he is over there. Thank you, Coach. Thanks, Lance. And Harmony Russ. Harmony is here, and her dad is Gary Russ from our computing center. Gary, where are you? I know you and your family are here. Over there. Thank you all. Okay, I'd like to now introduce our guest speaker, and I'm very honored to have the opportunity to introduce Congressman Ralph Abraham. Congressman Abraham is really a breath of fresh air in politics. He's a native of Richland Parish. He earned a doctorate in veterinary medicine from LSU in 1980 and practiced for 10 years before eventually seeking his doctorate of medicine, which he earned at the LSU School of Medicine in Shreveport in 1994. He's a member of the Veterans Affairs Committee and is the chairman of the Subcommittee on Disability Assistance and Memorial Affairs, a position rarely achieved by a freshman member of Congress. His position on the subcommittee will provide him an important role in implementing effective and efficient reforms to the Department of Veterans Affairs while holding the administration accountable. He is also on the HVAC Subcommittee on Health. Dr. Abraham is a veteran himself after serving in the Army Reserves, in which he achieved the rank of first lieutenant in the Mississippi National Guard. He also volunteers with the Coast Guard Auxiliary and the Air Force's Civil Air Patrol. He has spent a lifetime working on his farm, building miles of fences, driving open cab tractors, herding cattle, and breaking wild horses. He's also a cowboy, I guess. He understands firsthand the hard work that American farmer puts in every day. He is no stranger to ULM. He has served as guest speaker at our annual Veterans Day event. He's hosted one of our students as an intern in Washington and assisted the university in securing a $1.1 million grant from the U.S. Department of Education for the TRIO Student Support Service Program at ULM. Additionally, he has hired medical laboratory science student Lena Kate Burdo, who is graduating here today. Is Lena Kate here? There she is. Congratulations. Please help me welcome Congressman Ralph Abraham on this day of celebration and achievement.
Thank you so much. Good morning. It is such an honor for me to be here. Certainly thanks to Dr. Bruno and everybody behind me, the professors here. Under Dr. Bruno's leadership and tutelage, ULM has risen from not only a regional college, not only a state college, not only a national college, but an international university. And in my little world now up in DC, we have so many people come from global areas. And when I mention ULM, which I routinely do, they know where it is, they know what it is, and they understand what it does to promote the good that we need to do in this world. When they were walking in, I saw my high school math teacher, Robert Lewis Bowden. Where are you, Robert Lewis? There you are. All right. Now, Robert Lewis was my math teacher at Mangum, Louisiana. If it's possible, he made math fun. So when I did go to LSU in pre-veterinary medicine, I did pretty good in math because I got a great basic background of the knowledge base that I needed. So I know everybody in this audience, I know certainly you graduates, appreciate the professors here. I'm sure we have many elementary, junior high secondary education educators among us, and you know they do it only because they love and they have a passion to teach, because you know they don't do it for the money. They don't get paid nearly enough. So again, thanks from my heart to teachers like Robert Lewis, and I know you guys out there appreciate the people on the stage with me, and to your right and to your left. You heard that I do a little bit of flying, and we have an adage in aviation that says that attitude determines altitude. Now, aerodynamically, I can explain that all day long. But as pilots, we also understand that when attitude determines altitude, it means life. We will be faced, you will be faced, I have been faced with all types of issues and problems that will hit you head on. But how you respond, how you handle that particular problem of that particular day will be what course of how you handle it, which road you go down, and how you influence those around you. So, remember, attitude determines altitude. We'll circle back to that in just a minute. When you watch these television shows about medical school hospitals, and I know I've seen many of you getting degrees in biology, biochemistry, that type of deal, and I know many of you have been accepted to medical school. Dr. Bruno and I talked about that just a minute ago, so congratulations on that. But television does a pretty good job about depicting how we run in medical school. And you see that the students, when we enter a room to see a patient, we follow an attending physician in that room. We circle the bed of the patient. We start looking at the lab. We look at the x-rays, and we start talking to the patient. My third year of medical school at LSU in Shreveport, I was on the pediatric rotation service, and we had a 13-year-old patient on that pediatric rotation that had cystic fibrosis, and her name was Mary. Now, cystic fibrosis is still a tough disease today, but back then, I assure you, it was life-threatening. And Mary had tubes coming out of many parts of her body, IVs in both arms, a nasal cannula for oxygen, a suction machine by her bed so that when her lungs got filled with mucus, we could aspirate that out and allow Mary to breathe. But every day, we would walk in that room, Mary would greet us with a smile and happiness. Nurses would come in to do what nurses do. Thank God for nurses. They make us as physicians look a whole lot better than we actually are. Rad techs would come in and do x-rays. Phlebotomists would come in and take blood. So Mary was in a very uncomfortable position most of her entire life. Before we left her room every day, Mary would give each of us a hug and tell her how much she loved us. So when life hits you head on, remember Mary. Most things in life, as you've heard, are minor, but what Mary had was not, but she was able to present that happiness and show us how to live life when faced with adversity. I need you here, our graduates, I need you to lend that quiet, steady voice when everybody else is yelling. I need you to do the right thing when it's the hardest thing in the room to do. I need you to bolster the weak when nobody else will. I need you to give them a hands up, and yes, in some cases, a hands out to those that need it. And I need you to guide those that look for direction. Diane and I were very fortunate a couple of weeks ago to go see or attend a luncheon where Lou Holtz was talking. Now, Lou Holtz, in my opinion, is one of the best motivational speakers I've ever heard. And Lou said this: everybody in this Coliseum, he said, only 10% of your audience will remember 10% of what you say in 10 minutes. So I'm going to be brief this morning. But if you don't remember anything else I tell you, I want you to remember Mary. Now, in my back pocket, for many years, I carried a piece of paper with 4 names on it. George Fox, Alexander Good, John Washington, and Clark Poling. George Fox was Methodist, John Washington was Catholic, Alexander Good was Jewish, and Clark Poling was Dutch Reformer. 4 chaplains. Some of you probably heard the story, but I'm going to repeat it. February 2nd, 1943, on the troop ship Dorchester. 903 American troops sailing out of New York to England to fight the war. They were taking a North Atlantic route that day because the German submarines were decimating our troop ships. Less submarines, less of the U-boats had been spotted in that area, so they decided to go that route, North Atlantic route. They were unlucky that day. Torpedo hit the ship right in the center, flipped up on both ends, started sinking very rapidly. Panic, pandemonium broke out. The troops were supposed to and had been ordered to wear life preservers, but because it was so cramped, so crowded, none of them did. Of the over 300 survivors, they all told the same stories. That when the 4 chaplains saw what was happening, the panic, men drowning at unbelievable rates, they went on the bow of the ship, which is the forward part of the ship, they linked arms, and they started singing hymns. And immediately the survivors tell us, calm came over the ship, and a more orderly evacuation started to take place. And as the ship started, the last vestige of the ship started sinking in the icy waters, those 4 chaplains were still linked in arms, still singing hymns. They had 4 life jackets on. They took them off and gave them to 4 soldiers that didn't get them. So again, a quite steady voice when everybody else is yelling. Like Dr. Bruno said, hopefully everyone here has a parent, a relative, a friend to celebrate this milestone in your life. And let me tell you, it's a big hill you just climb. But you who have worked hard, played by the rules, you deserve our respect and our support. Now, everyone here, I was walking around before we came up here talking to a lot of the people down here on the floor. They are so proud of you for what you've accomplished, but you know they have invested time and treasure themselves to get you where you need to be. So, you don't forget them. As a rural physician, one of the most privileged things I've ever had the thing to do is to be by a patient's bedside in their last days, last hours, last minutes. And they all tell me the same thing when we have those very private, quiet conversations. They say, Doc, it's not that I wanted to work harder. It's not that I needed to make more money. The thing they always say, I wish I would have spent more time with my family. So, you make sure these people that are here to support you, that have come to see you, you pay back, you pay it forward, I think is the phrase in today's world. You pay forward your time because of all the things you will do in life, that will be, you will find the most important. We're living today in a world of horror and terror. We've got very evil people with twisted minds doing barbaric things, creating mayhem all over the world. We've got global war being the norm rather than the exception. We've got Americans killing Americans and attacking Americans everywhere on the planet. And it's, you know, you say, well, hope is lost. I want to do an offshoot here. The color guard came in. We've got members here that are going into the military. I can't tell you how important it is that we thank and support our men and women in uniform, not only in the military, but in law enforcement, our firemen, our first responders, those that run toward the danger, they run toward the fire, they run in the burning building, they run toward the bullet when we run away from it. So again, my thanks for everybody that's a first responder and those in the military. Going back to the global warfare, the mayhem and the terror, you say, well, hope is lost, that we're to the point of no return. And I have this conversation often up in D.C. Because we have many groups that come in. And I argue with them and I say, I will beg to differ, sir, because I'm looking at it, you guys. I've talked to you this morning, some of you, and you believe in better. You believe in better lives for yourself, or you wouldn't be here. You believe in better lives for your fellow man. You believe in better communities, better churches, better schools. You just believe in better, and now, with your diploma that you'll receive in just a second here, you have the ability and the training to actually steer the ship in the right direction. I know you will judge on character instead of color. You will replace oppression with opportunity, and you will lead with merit and mercy. These diplomas, I think there's 820 behind me here. It's a great big class. You'll get them in a minute. And every one of them are individual in character and in content. But they're a piece of paper. Wind, fire, rain can destroy them in just a minute. But they make a statement so powerful that it can never be taken away from you. You understand the meaning of the power of one or the power of a few. Again, we've got our future leaders here, educators, healthcare providers, military, you name it. You will take these diplomas and do something good. Again, the power of one or the power of a few. In my current job in D.C., I work out of what is called the Cannon Building, and within a mile in any direction, I can hit the Supreme Court, Library of Congress, Jefferson Memorial, Washington Monument, all the wonderful historic things that you know about. And I try to walk outside as much as possible when I'm going from one building to the other, just to be surrounded by those things. But what it always constantly reminds me on a daily basis is that liberty requires bravery. Our founders are people of great wisdom, great vision. We all know and have heard of the words of the Declaration of Independence that say, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, they're endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, among those life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I want you to, if you have time, go back and read the Declaration, go back and read the preamble to the Constitution, and go back and look at the last sentence of the Declaration of Independence. For the support of this declaration, with firm reliance on divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. What wonderful words are that. So it's up to you guys now to take that torch, take the light, shine it in the darkest recesses of this world, and bring to light those injustices that we all know exist. You guys that are out there, you deserve a government that is efficient, effective, and accountable. Edward Burke, 17th century philosopher, says this: the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Well, certainly now it means good men and good women. So, I want you to admire this diploma when you get it. It's the only one with your name on it. Display it so those here, your friends, know what hard work and dedication can do. But then I want you to use it for what it's for. The most powerful statement, the most powerful weapon ever made, these diplomas, to bring positive, constructive change to the world. We expect you guys to be practical, principled problem solvers. We want you clear and concise in your direction. We want you bold and strong in your commitment, and we want you resolute in your conviction. So don't be the spectator. Get in the game. Thank you, thank you. Get in this game of life. You have invested your entire life to be here today. Don't give it away. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, I think a German philosopher, says this: not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act. Get out there, do something good with what you have earned. You've earned our respect. You've earned our support. Now, get out there and please make it productive and a very good, constructive thing. Thanks for having me. God bless America.
I'm never quite sure whether to say Congressman Abraham or Dr. Abraham, but either way, we appreciate your time today and your very insightful words, and you clearly have chosen to stay in the game, and we appreciate that very much. Okay, now is the time that we've all been waiting for. It's time for the conferral of the degrees. Will the candidates for the associate degree please stand? Dr. Bruno, on behalf of the undergraduate faculty and deans, it's my pleasure to present to you these successful candidates for the associate degree.
By the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon you the associate degree. You may please be seated. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please stand? President Bruno, on behalf of the undergraduate deans and faculty, it's my pleasure to present to you these successful candidates for the bachelor's degree.
By the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy degree please stand? President Bruno, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it's my pleasure to present to you these successful candidates for the Doctor of Pharmacy.
By the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon you the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the candidates for the master's degree please stand? President Bruno, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it's my pleasure to present to you these successful candidates for the master's degree.
By the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon you the master's degree. Congratulations. You may be seated.
And finally, will the candidates for the doctoral degree please stand? President Bruno, on behalf of the graduate faculty, it's my pleasure to present to you these successful candidates for the doctoral degree.
By the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, it is my pleasure to confer upon you the doctoral degree. Congratulations, and you may be seated. In accordance with academic tradition, Please move your tassels from the right to the left to indicate your new status as graduates. Graduates, please come forward. Graduates, please come forward.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the College of Arts, Education, and Sciences, Dr. Sandra M. Lemoyne. Receiving the associate degree, Brianna Beasley, Andrew Fisher, Samantha Futch, Tammy Prudhomme, Alvin Woods. Receiving the bachelor's degree, Joshua Alcevedo, Kimberly Alvarado, Tinsley Anderson, Katie Anyon, Lori Autenberry, Katie Beatty, Rebecca Bowden, Jerica Bennett, Shalkedra Bennett, Mary Berry, Eric Black, Sheila Blackman, Carmen Blackwell, Summer Booty, Jakesha Bowens, Jamie Bowie, Jacob Brogdon, Mary Burgess, James Burke, Ariel Kane, Taja Carrier, Emily Caruso, William Carville, Dean Casola, Katie Coulin, Laura Crawford, Justin Crouch, Avery Cunningham, Shelby Cunningham, Rebecca Dark, Lauren Dartez, Joanne Dennis, Caitlin Dew, Destiny Dickens, Gwendolyn Ducray, Dana Easterling, Holly Irwin, Candace Eubanks, Amy Fontenot, Mac Foster, Jasmine Frazier, Holly Freeman, Sarah Garby, Jamie Gilly, Tyler Gillikin, Charlie Gossert, Paula Graves, Kelly Green, Melanie Griffith, Christian Gunter, Raven Hargrove, Jakari Harris, Natisha Harris, Miranda Harrison, Demondre Harvey, Caitlin Harvey, Harville, Gina Heath, Mary Hicks, Amanda Hikes, Casey Hobson, James Hodge, Lacey Holcomb, Whitney Holloway, Sarah Howard, Brittany Hutchinson, Catherine Ingram, Cameron Irby, Alexis Jones, Derry Jones, Maggie Jones, Katie Killian, Stephen Kreller, Emily Lacoste, Jaden Leach. Keensha Lewis. Mason Lyles. Long Lee. Ashley Lyons. Rachel Maddox. Holly Mallinson. Hannah Matheny. Lucas McCann. Teresa Magias. Caitlin Minshew. Mariah Mitchell. Fred Morgan III. Elisa Murillo. Jolie Neal. Aaron Noble. Alicia Olivier. Olivia Opara. Chelsea Ortner. Kelsey Osborne. Lauren Otwell. Ernesto Pena. Abby Penning. Charvez Perry. Lindsay Pipkins. Cynthia Platt. Davon Prater. Lauren Provost. Dakota Ratley. Macy Rawls. Abby Reed. Stacy Repond. Essence Rice. Ashley Rivera. Justin Roberson. Taylor Roberts. Maya Romero. Harmony Russ. Shelby Russell. Vidisha Sadler. Stephanie Segarra Alvarez. Lainey Sims. Carissa Sistrunk. Casey Smart. Chakisha Smith. Carissa Smith. Tyler Smith. Trenisha Stormer. Marlena Sullivan. Stephen Taylor. Catherine Thomas. Casey Vallone. John Vu. Samir Wadwa. Brenda Walker, Lindsay Walker, Stephen Whitey, Adriana Wesley, Rachel Whitlock, Mary Wilkerson, Monet Zeno, it is my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the College of Business and Social Sciences, Dr. Ronald L. Berry. Receiving the bachelor's degree, Sean Allen, Logan Also Brooks, Ashley Antley, Devontae Arbet, Molly Baggett, Mahogany Barnes, Abby Barton, Jordan Baugh. Justin Bell. Malika Bell. Bridget Bertrand. Vivid Busall. Tyler Binkley. Hunter Binns. Christopher Bishop. Jacqueline Bonner. Rachel Bonner. Brianna Boone. Nathan Bourne. Sophie Brewster. Joey Brown. Mariah Brown. Shelby Brown. Skylar Brown. Justin Brumley. Victor Brown. Christina Bruno. Summer Burrell. Jake Caldwell. Kelly Clark. Lionel Clark Jr. Mason Clavery. Morgan Cloyd. Ty Jasmine Cole. Cedric Coleman Jr. Akira Cooper. Ashley Copper. Nicholas Coppola. Seth Cox. Courtney Crane. John Crane. Austin Crawford. Dalton Creech. Kristen Crow. Frederick Culpepper. Crystal Curry. Kendra Daigle. Kaylee Dardar. Joshua Dean. Vincent Delacono. Mark Demas. Ethan Dillard. Seth Dillard. Tyler Elbrecht. Bonnie Eldridge. Morgan Evans. Carly Fair. Caleb Fenn. Demarius Fleming. Estacia Ford. Sierra Fussell. Jacina Gossett. DeAndrea Green. Michael Geis. Kim Guyot. Lauren Harper. Brittany Harrell. Melissa Heaton. Kristen Hester. Darby Hines. Danica Hobbs. Brittany Hogan. Hunter Holbrook. Jessica Holland. Jordan Hollis. Heather Howard. John Jenkins. Taja Jenkins. Elena Johnson. William Johnson. Christian Jones. Mahogany Jones. Quincy Jones. Bob Casey. Yuki Casey. Mallory Keene. Jacoby King. Tasha Kinney. Eddie Nippers III. Karen Lacaz, Christian Lamb, Alandrius Lambert, Jacob Lancaster, Dayton Landry, Monisha Levine, Jonathan Livingston, Joseph Mabry, Camilla Malone, Jerilee Marshall, Elena McCain, Matthew McCain, Kaylin McLean, Hayden McConkey, Susanna McFarland, Mark Anthony McMillian, Velanesia McNair, Courtney Merrills, Jessica Meyer, Velton Meyer, Ebony Milliken, Gabrielle Mills, Richard Moncrief III, Logan Moon, Braxton Moore, Caleb Mosier, Anastasia Mullins, Christopher Muse, Daniel Musselwhite, Isa Nasraldeen, Lauren Norton, Kelly O'Dwyer, Garrick Ostricher, Lauren Palmer, Emily Pate, Courtney Pates, Bailey Permenter, Jacob Peavehouse, Suyapa Pineda, Manan Prudhomme, Jordan Rayborn, Janet Rayner, Lance Richard, Wesley Roberson, Euphemia Robertson, Waukesha Rogers, Muhammad Salman, Sarah Sellers, Kale Shirley, Joseph Shoemate, Christopher Silva, Shelby Sims, Ashley Singleton, Skylar Singleton, Justin Spruill. Ebony Stewart. Ashley Strange. Krista Stutz. Seth Tackett. Kayla Tannehill. Brittany Taylor. Kirk Thomas. Jeremy Thornhill. Elena Touche. Kamal Varner. Carl Darius Wallace. Darren Waller, Jr. Derek Warren. Brittany Weeks. Blake Weems. Haley White. Madison Wiggins. DeAmbre Williams. Gina Williams. Christian Williams. Caleb Willis. Keandria Wilson. Hamilton Winters II. Joseph Wright. Whitney Wright. Chelsea Wyatt. It is my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the College of Health and Pharmaceutical Sciences, Dr. Benny L. Blaylock. Receiving the bachelor's degree, Danielle Adams, Jameson Alston, Taylor Ashworth, Ashley Ani, Haley Bells, Shelby Ballard, Desaria Banks, Kristen Burrell, Megan Berenger, Valandria Bell, Eleanor Benjamin, Amanda Bennett, Brooke Bennett, Victoria Billings, Caitlin Bingham, Faith Bohack, Kelsey Bonin, Jessica Bostick, Victoria Bowie, Emily Brasher, Andre Brown, Rochelle Brown, Lena Bordeaux, Austin Bustamante, Alexis Cassiopo, Christopher Cantu, Samuel Carradine Jr., Anna Cavalier, Victor Che, Morgan Chalette, Jennifer Clessy, Kristen Clowers, Kelsey Cook, Emily Coons, Chelsea Cotton, Mary Cox, Kevin Culpepper, Sarah Daniels, Andrea Davis, Kayla DeReese, Kristen Dial, Trevor Dillard, Olivia Dixon, Stevenson Dotson, Jeremy Durand, Michaela Early, Bettina Elliott, Jesse Everett, Lacey Falk, Caitlin Fontenot, Elizabeth Ford, Jessica George, Ricky Gray, Taylor Gray, Anna Greer, Amber Griffin, Isaac Grider, Amber Griffin, Zoe Griffith, Joshua Hanna, DeAndrea Harris, Destiny Hawkins, Lindy Hazel, Tanner Abear, Angela Hedrick, Tynika Hill, Ashley Hines, Fong Ho, Shantae Hogan, Rosalind Hollis, Mary Lee Holton, Emily Horn, Helen Hughes, Chelsea Humphreys, Alasia Hunter, Ashley Hurst, Julie Jackson, Caitlin Jackson, Christina Jefferson, Jason Johnson, Jonathan Johnson, Marcuse Johnson, Sandra Johnson, Alexandra Jones, Valencia Jones, Alex Jobert, Shelby Jowers, Avery Keene, Chandler Kimbrough, Tucker Kincaid, Mariana King, Dylan Kinman, Walter Kipp, Amy Cothy, Sydney LaFleur, Rory Lambert, Asia Langclose, Antonia Land, Lauren Elizabeth Lang. Lauren passed away on January 31, 2016. She was pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene. The University of Louisiana at Monroe is honored to present Lauren's degree to her family. Accepting the posthumous degree is Lauren's brother, Ashton. Please join the faculty, staff, and students of ULM in a round of applause to honor Lauren's memory and acknowledge the awarding of her degree. Thank you. Craig Lavesper. Brennan LeBlanc. Heather Lee. Amy Lewis. Eddie Lewis III. Morgan Lowry. Denithia Mack. Ibtisam Marus. Owan Mai. Erica Marquez. Richland Martin Horn. Allison Maxwell. Rachel McClure. Charity McCoy. Dominique McCullough. Natasha McGee. Justine Marriott. Stephanie Miller. Bethany Mitchell. Ala Mohammed. Jenna Montgomery. Kenisha Moore. Caitlin Morgan. Joseph Murphy. Crystal Murray. Dayton Neal. Leslie Nieder. Quinn Wen. Jonathan Wen. Long Wen. Lacey Nugent. Lindsay Nugent. Michelle Oakes. Callie Parker. Annie Petty. Lane Paraloo. Morgan Perry. Catherine Pippin. Lindsay Poland. Kimberly Poole. Caitlin Porter. Kelsey Primo. Meredith Rabelais. Kara Rasco. Brianna Reed. Sarah Repond. Jacoby Ray. Brianna Reed. Sarah Repond. Brittany Ricks. Shaughnessy Robertson. Anterica Robertson. Adrian Robinson. J.C. Robinson. Savannah Robinson. Chastity Ross. Reagan Ross. Abby Ryan. Kate Ryder. Hannah Shields. Kenya Sahamath. Courtney Singler. Greg Smale. Ebony Smith. Hunter Smith. Taylor Smith. Taylor Snell. Melissa Snelling, Ethan Saunier, Bree St. Germain, Tiaja St. Romain, Kelly Stage, Catherine Steele, Scarlett Stevens, Kristen Stinson, James Stutz IV, Jawan Sullivan, Molly Swayze, Lauren Taylor, Rachel Taylor, Amber Temple, Victoria Thompson, Brittany Trahan, Do Tran, Samuel Toomey, Amber Vosberg, Cynthia Vu, Caitlin Wade, Sydney Wade, Robert Wagaspack Jr., Shaketta Waynes, Lauren Walker, Lindsay Walker, Trayvon Washington, Artasia Watson, Mackenzie Webster, Canvas Williams, Jonathan Williams, Leanne Williams, Tiara Wills, Lakendra Wilrye, Kahari Wines, Dominique Young, Hannah Young, Marquet Earl, Rafael Zamora. The Doctor of Pharmacy, or PharmD degree, is the highest level of applied professional education offered in pharmacy. As a mark of this achievement, a hood will be placed over the shoulders of each PharmD graduate to represent the passing of knowledge from mentor to student, as well as the transition of the graduate from student to colleague. Receiving the Doctor of Pharmacy degree, Emily Alpha, Ellen Austin, Tiffany Baum, Bryson Bertrand, Ryan Bowe, Chelsea Brassell, Joan Broussard, Chanel Buxton, Courtney Kane, Mallory Corona, Samantha Carr, Alexandra Cates, Brianne Chandler, Kelsey Clark, Cassie Crew, Ruth Crowder, Kyle Daigle, Yasmin Davis, Dewana Day, Miranda DeJean, Dawson DeLee, Denton Doiron, James Ellie, Ebony Falk, Claire Ferguson, Derek Fontenot, Cardez Ford, Jennifer Gallagher, Jennifer Grenier, Marion Grant, Chelsea Gray, Cassie Guidry, Stacy Guidry, Caitlin Giat, Lauren Hall, Stephanie Hatton, Hal Hayes, Danielle Hebert. Gina Helvey. Kristen Howell. Jamie Jenkins. Claudio Kiestenberger. Daniel Lang. Madeline Landry. Gabrielle LaRoque. Lian Lee. Nee Lee. Hannah Lecoq. Brooke Ledoux. Katie Lincoln. Derek Maggio. Whitney Mallett. Andrew Marquez. Gwyneth Martin. Andrew Massey. Sean McDonald. Kyler McMillian. Andrew Meadows. Angela Morse. Sarah Nash. Christopher Wen. Linda Wen. Tien Wen. Jacob Nichols. Shyla O'Neill. Temitope Odula. Taylor O'Neill. Kimberly Onabine. Charlotte Pastor. Courtney Payne. Catherine Pham. Nancy Pham. Ni Pham. Trong Pham. Whitney Prudhomme. Drew Register. Rosa Rivas. Joshua Robinson. Kayla Rogers. Dexter Salters. Shalise Saunier. Ian Singh. Rosalind Smith. Alexi Swallow. Candace Stacy. Colin Stagg. Allison Stevens. Brittany Strong. Walker Taylor. Andrew Thavis. Owen Tran. Tammy Tran. Twan Tran. Brennan Turner. Delia Valerio. Sean Weeks. Vice President Pani will now award diplomas for the graduate school. Receiving the Master of Arts degree, Sultan Al-Musim. Jalen Andrews. Zamara Bell. Shantonesia Bilo. Dylan Kroll. Rachel Dew. Devin Gagel. Alexandria Hughes. Ashton Johnson. Kelsey Knox. Courtney Mitchell. Randy Molesby. Jasmine Ricks. Christina Schultz. Brittany Wilson. Receiving the Master of Arts in Teaching degree, Angela Perkins. Receiving the Master of Business Administration degree, Spencer Armstrong. John Cady. Thomas Dosher. Joshua Dupree. Irene Marinova. Ashley Murphy. Robert Phillips. Gabrielle Silva. Anup Valukaran. Receiving the Master of Education degree, Marie Boudreau. Latoya Clark Horn. Candace Irvin. Jennifer Hughes. Linda Quento. Lisa Leahy. Emily Myrick. Robin Nichols. Jessica Stevenson. Diane Strozewski. Heather Underwood. Lenoria Washington. Receiving the Master of Science degree, Joanna Arnold. Anna Ballard. Emily Sue Barton. Jennifer Benjamin. JC Badgeron. Talasi Bochula. Jonathan Boudreau. Deanna Bradley. Kirsten Curtis. Amber Flick. Casey Freed. Chelsea Harvey. Rachel Heckford. Erica Hill. Shanae Hubbard. Courtney Jones. Sojania Konada. Jill Lampshire. Sarah Lawrence. Sarah Lee. Yan Lin, Richard McCrae, Anna McCullough, Megan McCullough, Mary Medlin, Melody Miller, Abigail Mosley, Miyuki Navarrete, Tiffany Robinson, Leslie Schaff, Rachel Stewart, Kimberly Storm, Emily Swilly, Cody Townsend, Jamie Treadway Harris, Sarah Barrett, Asa Warren. The highest academic honor that can be earned and awarded is the doctoral degree. Now is the time when those ULM students who have earned this most respected academic degree are recognized. This mark of achievement reaches its apex during the hooding ceremony, which represents the passing of the mantle of knowledge, marking the transition from student to colleague. This pinnacle in an academic career could not occur without the guidance of a mentor, specifically a major professor, who guides the student in the quest for learning and enlightenment. Therefore, it is appropriate that the doctoral graduate be joined by the major professor. I ask that each doctoral graduate and major professor step forward as I call the graduate's name. Receiving the Doctor of Education degree in Curriculum and Instruction is Kirk Clifton Bradley, who is joined by his major professor, Dr. Kyo Kim. Receiving the Doctor of Education degree in Curriculum and Instruction is Terry Ann Land Simpson, who is joined by her major professor, Dr. Kyo Kim. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Pharmacy is Fahad Salah Al-Nazi, who is joined by his major professor, Dr. Karen Brisky. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Pharmacy is Vivi Kumar Prabhudasbai Dadania, who is joined by his major professor, Dr. Harihara Mahendale, and Dr. Kevin Baer. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Rashino Griffith, who is joined by his major professor, Dr. Wendell Ray. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Pharmacy is Hanan Farosh A. Hussein, who is joined by her major professor, Dr. Sharon Meyer. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Karen Susan McClendon, who is joined by Dr. David Hale. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Eddie Paul Milholland, who is joined by Dr. Jana Sutton. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Amelia Ray Papillon, who is joined by her major professor, Dr. Wendell Ray. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Iman Saud Kusti, who is joined by her major professor, Dr. Wendell Ray. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Robert Elmer Schmidt, who is joined by Dr. David Hale. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Pharmacy is Prem Krishna Shrestha, who is joined by his major professor, Dr. Karen Brisky. Receiving the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Marriage and Family Therapy is Sarah E. Wilson, who is joined by her major professor, Dr. Wendell Ray.
I'd like to express my congratulations to all the graduates today. And I'd like to invite everyone now to stand, please, and join in the singing of our alma mater, led by the ULM Commencement Quartet. Awards can be found at the back of your program. Faculty, graduates, and stage participants, please remain standing in preparation for the recessional. Guests, if you please be seated, and remain seated until the graduates have begun to exit the Coliseum. Congratulations again to the graduates. Thank you to the guests for attending today's ceremony. The 2016 Spring Commencement Exercises are now concluded.